Hi everyone. This is Samit. You're on Talks on Ground. So today we are going to review the first phase of voting. तो मैं वेट कर रहा था 2-3 दिन 2 दिन कि भाई टर्नआउट पूरा निकल आए एंड ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट्स आ जाएं एंड आई थॉट आई विल कम बैक टू यू एंड एक्सप्लेन अ बिट ऑफ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एंड अभी तक क्या दिख रहा है क्या नहीं दिख रहा है. So as a trend, you can see in the first two phases, there was minus 3.5 kind of turnout. लेकिन वो भी turnout actually last time से थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा ही है in terms of magnitude because 5% voters are more. So therefore, it's not like less people are coming in. Yes, percentage wise, it's less. And in the second phase, Kerala was really down. And in the first phase, Tamil Nadu was a bit down. So UP was also down. In fact, there was a slightly lackluster campaign leading up to the first two. तो इसलिए पहले दो phases में काफी कम वोटिंग भी हुआ है. Enthusiasm missing था even though the turnout is not bad. In the phase, the turnout was almost same as last time, and this time it is probably going to cross the phase four of 2019. So it clearly दिख रहा है कि there is more enthusiasm as we get into the election further. And to let you know, in this phase, BJP didn't have that many seats. So Telangana, as in they were holding only 40 of the 96 seats. So this phase was more about कि BJP gain कर सकती है या नहीं कर सकती. So I have a quick slide. I'll just show that to you. And that should give you an idea of what it is like. So this is my summary for the phase 4. So as you can see, सबसे पहली बात है, as I mentioned, turnout was high. Then secondly, you can see that I have shown some uh, additions for BJP in Andhra, uh, in Odisha, Telangana. In UP and in Jharkhand and West Bengal, the turnout was marginally lower, not enough to be considered a big problem. The total number of votes will be more or less the same or a little more because of the higher electors, number of voters. तो ये देखते हुए आप ये कह सकते हो कि भाई ये फेज तो अच्छा गया है बीजेपी का. इन बिहार द टर्नआउट वाज गुड एंड वी डोंट I don't think there's any change in whoever is holding the seats. Jammu Kashmir is good because the turnout has turned out to be very good. 38 point समथिंग है अभी, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से अभी जब पूरा खत्म हो जाएगा तो ये 42-43 जाना चाहिए. झारखंड was marginally lower, so nothing there. Madhya Pradesh was a little higher, so that's good. Um, Maharashtra was definitely as in much higher, more than one. Bihar, sorry, was higher. I mentioned the opposite. Uh, Odisha and Telangana, you can see there clearly some additional turnout. And किसी भी इलेक्शन में द स्टोरी टिपिकली वेदर इन अ स्टेट और लोकसभा टिपिकली इंडिया में एक ही स्टोरी होती है, लेकिन वो स्टोरी काउंटिंग के बाद पता लगती है. तो वन ऑफ द थिंग्स यू कैन सी इज कि जहाँ पे भी कॉन्टेस्ट है वहां पे टर्नआउट इज हायर. बट कॉन्टेस्ट बाय whom? In Karnataka, the turnout was marginally higher. So was it a contest by Congress, who is ruling the state, or by BJP? So you have to take your own guess. My sense of it is that the party which is more organized and is able to bring people to the voting centers should prevail. But you never know. I think there is if there is an undercurrent for or against anybody, then you don't need to encourage people to come. Historically, ये अभी भी काफी हाई टर्नआउट माना जाएगा, even though it looks like you know a bit lower than 2019 overall, but still it's a very good turnout. This is historically high. This is much higher than 2014 and way higher than 2009 or any time earlier. तो ये जो turnout है ये it's showing two three things. It's showing the political awareness of people. It's showing the better management by Election Commission of India in terms of voter list, convenience of voters, and so on. Of course, there's a lot of things they can do better. You can also see that there is a polarization across party lines and across religions and so on, which is avoidable but have. So, a lot of voters will just turn out on their own. तो ये भी एक fact है, but this time I think there is a pattern. I think by fifth or sixth round, if this kind of trend continues, then you'll have to say that South में थोड़ा voting कम हुआ, North में catch up हो गया है, East is doing very good. Central India, if you include Telangana and Andhra and Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh has been very good. So there's a regional variation और उसमें क्या स्टोरी निकलती है वो देखना पड़ेगा. I must tell you what I have heard from all sources, um, and other people who are analyzing these things. I do see that um, the incumbent BJP is doing well. Ab how well is it? Slightly below 2019, much below 2019, much higher than 2019. ये कहना मुश्किल है. Of course, the assessments people put out, but a lot of times they do get it wrong, both sides. So I will not like to comment on it. But एक बात जरूर दिख रही है कि BJP leaders are appearing more and more confident. So maybe that's a sign of where things are going. But as I said, I think after phase six, or the 25th wala, tab tak, because almost 480 seats, 490 seats would have gone to polls, तब तक काफी clear हो जाएगा with the body language, with the kind of speeches people are giving, ki which side the wind is blowing. And the only other notable thing is that in Telangana, this can go really, really against BRS, even against Congress. Remember, any turnout which is plus minus 3% is significant. And this is very close to 3% already. In postal ballots, Milake, it is going to cross 3% mark. So at the Vidhan Sabha level, it was Congress, and at the Lok Sabha level, it is uh, BRS and Congress that are holding the seats. So I don't think it's good news for them. Andhra also, I think, even though it's a minor up, but then it's on a very high base. So plus there's going to be some addition and so on. So again, there it seems कि कुछ फेरबदल होने वाला है. Finally, I will say that this has been a very interesting election because a lot of things one would have expected have not happened. Polarization or the campaign is very much muted compared to other elections. In a very so earlier elections were more festive. Is bari it's a more desperate, at least from the leaders. The voters seem to have pre-decided. They're not visibly excited. But I will make an observation. I saw some rallies in Andhra uh, on TV and YouTube, and I could see very clearly that the enthusiasm level for Pawan Kalyan, BJP, and TDP was much higher visibly in the rallies compared to via CP Reddy. So you can see clearly कि वहाँ anti-incumbency है. So I think this is a very state by state kind of situation. So I'll keep you updated and come back with more interesting insights. Very soon, we are going to have a discussion on economics and politics with an expert from the Middle East. of an Indian origin person, and I will keep you updated. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.